So check it out, y'all. There's the spot the potatoes were. And as you just seen, quite a few potatoes in there. Quite a few peppers. Green beans. We had some peas planted, but they did not do as well. There's the green beans right there. The Blue Lake bush beans, or Blue River, whatever the hell they're called. Overall, they're doing all right, but they got attacked. Just so you guys are aware, if you're around my area, there are some green bean beetles that will literally rip them up. Turn your leaves to Swiss cheese, as you can see. They love those beans, man. But I wanted to show you guys this yield. This awesome yield. Okay, so up front here, there's the peppers. I think I've taken a few pictures, but I'm actually going to upload this one for you guys. Tomatoes that are turning green, should be red, I would say very soon. Next few days, next week, worst case. Now's the time to have a skill like this, my friends. There's a lot in there if you actually look down in there. All you can see is tomatoes everywhere. Those are Romas in the back and big boys up front. These are your big boys. And then these strange looking tomatoes are the Romas. Now, there's a grapevine on that trellis right there. Okay, so here's the strawberries. I've already pulled a few. We've got, we've got probably a few off of here. Off of these. These are the everlasting strawberries. They did alright. But then if you look at this side over here, they don't look like, they didn't produce any. But as in like spread, the amount they've spread, my gosh, they have spread like crazy. Look at these. Sent out little runners and stringers, and it's crazy. Look at that. The whole center became like nothing but strawberries. But now it's getting to be the time of harvest, so starting to pull some stuff, starting to see how well we did. And like I'm showing you guys right now, it seems, this is watermelon. Some watermelon right there, boys and girls. Watermelon. There's going to be quite a few watermelon, I would assume. Have the corn growing. Something keeps getting in it. As you can tell, it's ripping it up. That one, though, is still growing. He curled up, upright, and still growing like a champion, which is pretty impressive, as a matter of fact. We got George back there in the back. Where you at, George? No, who the hell's George? George is my little buddy. If you know, you know. I've given you all seed-bearing plants on Earth to use. Don't forget that. Here's the Romas, though, from this side. Man, those are ideal. Those are perfect Roma tomatoes. Like, perfect. They look perfect. Like, other than being green. I mean, but as you guys know, they should ripen up. Like I said, I have corn coming in. I've never been so excited to eat some corn. I mean, I love corn. That's like the only vegetable I like a lot. But to grow my own corn and maybe be able to eat it out of the garden, I'm pretty ecstatic about that thought. That's one of them stupid, I don't know if you guys seen that, I couldn't tell on the camera, but that's one of them stupid bean beetles. Watermelon. Who's a pretty girl? If you talk to your plants, they grow better, I promise. I don't care how crazy it seems. Oh, don't forget. That's some sort of romaine lettuce, I do believe, or spinach. Those are massive sunflowers. And they're not even blooming yet because we planted them really, really late. I mean, everything we planted late. But that was on purpose. I figured that, you know, the climate change and all that, we'd have plenty of time to still plant late and get quite the harvest. And as you can tell, guys, even planting late, and you guys know where I'm at. I'm here in, you know, the northern part of central Ohio, and I would say the northern part, 100% the northern part of central Ohio. But yeah, I even planted late, and look at how good my stuff's doing. Okay, so there was a better dividing line right there, guys, just so you're aware, between the weeds right there and the little pond that I put there. There was a better divider, and right there, you guys probably cannot tell, but I also water that, and because it's right there beside this pond, I take care of it. It's a raspberry bush. Okay, these are deer deterrents. It's just deer blood, like dried deer blood in those, and it apparently triggers a fight or flight response in deer, so they are supposed to stay away. I don't know if, I mean, I think they're helping a little bit, guaranteed, at least a little bit, because normally deer would have already destroyed everything you've seen, and they're still, most of it's still here, so I think they're working at least a little bit. But I just wanted to show you guys the progress, how well my garden is turning out this year. This garden definitely didn't disappoint. I think there's going to be a lot more potatoes in here, and that's what I'm about to check. But yeah, I definitely wanted to show you guys that you don't need that, you know, a whole field back there, like, worth of plants and crops. You can do what I did. All of this, guys, I kid you not, all of this garden you see, we dug by hand. Okay, this was all by hand, 100%. So this plot, whole thing, hand. I think a rototiller helped us one time on that plot right there. I can't remember either which way. I really do think all of this was by hand. So we dug all three of these garden plots by hand, late, and still had this much of a turnout, guys. It looks like a full-blown black locust tree, like growing right there. And who would have thought that you could plant mulberry trees just by cutting trimmings off and sticking it in the ground? So keep that in mind as well, boys and girls. But I wanted to show you guys my garden, the turnout of said garden, and just how much, you know, we were able to pull, even starting extremely late. This is the turnout. So I mean, keep that in mind, and if you do this enough, you'll get a compost pile. Not only can you start a compost pile, and then you won't need to buy topsoil, but I mean, you might even start getting your own seeds to the point of where you don't need to buy seeds. I mean, keep that in mind. Make your own heirloom seeds, boys and girls. No, but for real, I just wanted to show you guys the turnout. I mean, that's a lot of potatoes. I always do really well with potatoes for some reason. I'd never planted any before, and in the last 2 or 3 years, I think you guys, for those of you who follow me and actually keep up with me and see my posts still, because a lot of you probably try and it still doesn't show you. But the point is, I always do pretty well with potatoes, but this year, I thought I did a little, I didn't think I did as good of a yield this year. That's still pretty good, so I'm not going to complain. I mean, that's still probably 5 to 10 pounds, just potatoes. But anyways, I'm going to get back to it, dig up more of this, see if I have more potatoes down in there. I should, definitely should. No doubt about that, because that's a potato stringer right there. Yeah, there's still some in the ground right there. Alright. Well, anyways, I'm gonna start digging some more. I love y'all. Keep in mind that you can do this. You don't have to be a farmer to do this. I call myself Farmer Phil now. And you guys know I'm not a farmer. But anyways, much love to y'all. God bless y'all. And keep in mind that you can do this, and then something else to keep in mind, it makes you feel really good when you're able to do this. Grow stuff on your own. Produce it. Harvest it. Plant it, water it, take care of it. Even with the 50 plus hours a week I work, I'm still able to pull this off. It's not easy by any means, Lord knows that, but I'm telling you guys, I'm not the most motivated. So if I can do it, you can do it. And like I tell you guys, electro horticulture, definitely keep that in mind. It's a good thing. Anyways, much love, God bless. Phil James, I'm out. Peace.